Good morning, my New England weather weenies. It is Saturday, March 30th in the morning, and I want to sit down and check the forecast, and I'm just going to let you guys kind of see what a meteorologist checks in the morning to see the forecast. So today the first thing I'm going to go to is the GFS forecast model, and right off the bat I'm like, wow, it's going to be windy today. You see those really tight pressure gradients. I'm like, oh my God, the wind is definitely going to be here. So I want to watch and see what happens. Or we might get something that comes through Easter morning. I'll do a specific Easter morning forecast about that a little bit later. Something that passes to our south here, and then I'm keeping an eye on this low, and I see snow, rain, and I see the secondary low form. Good Lord, that low meanders and hangs around for a really long period of time right now. That's not what I want to see at the moment. Unless you love snow, then this is definitely good news. So this is 3Z on Wednesday. So this is late Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday. This thing hangs around all day Thursday. Good Lord. This might be a good thump of snow. Like, yikes. But boy, generally speaking, this eclipse forecast is looking pretty good. Seeing a little bit of noise, a little bit of something. So, might have to pick and choose the locations in some areas, but generally speaking, this high is good news. Getting back to next week's nor'easter, the next thing I'm going to do is check the other forecast models and see what they say. So I'm going to look at the AI model first. The AI models are really good with high and low pressure anomalies. And so this is that low coming through that we can see. That's our nor'easter. And then here's the high pressure that builds in. This is the 8th, and then we start to see that build in. So AI model kind of agreeing on the general trend. All right, here's the Canadian model. Canadian model definitely seeing like the two separate lows, not seeing it hang around as much. But still definitely this storm is here. The Euro model, let's fast forward here. First low, secondary low, hangs around. Also hangs around and moves north. So the GFS and the Euro are in really good agreement, and those are the top two forecast models. That's great news and horrible news. Next, I'm going to go to weather.gov, and I'm going to actually read a couple forecast discussions. So the discussion out of the Gray main office says strong gusty winds continue today behind the departing low. Yep, we saw that already. Light snow showers remain possible early Sunday morning. We'll talk about that in more detail in another video. Mainly over New Hampshire before our pattern becomes drier and warmer into Monday and Tuesday. High pressure well north of the region. Low pressure becomes relatively stationary over the Great Lakes Wednesday. Secondary systems develops off the coast. We saw that. The system will intensify as it tracks off the northeast coastline Wednesday night through the Gulf of Maine on Thursday before slowly exiting into the Atlantic on Friday. That's what we saw as well. Then if you scroll down in the forecast discussion, there is just a section for long-term weather. The Gray main office says, hey, this storm could loop over the Gulf of Maine. It's going to be cold enough for snow for the entire forecast area, but there's still some slight differences in the forecast models, mainly with the Canadian model having to be a little bit further south, so there's still that outlier that keeps us uncertain. I like getting multiple opinions on this. Let's head down to the Boston office and read their forecast discussion. The Boston summary here says, sunny Saturday, blustery early, winds slowly diminish during the afternoon, less wind and mild Sunday and Monday morning, along with drier, accompanied by a mix of sunshine and clouds. Then a very unsettled weather pattern develops Tuesday through Thursday of next week, with a high degree of uncertainty regarding temperatures and precipitation types, and that makes sense the further south and east we go. Our long-term forecast is possible strong coastal storm and elevation snowfall Wednesday night through Thursday. And in the details, it talks about the first low and the secondary low that's going to spin up. And the Northeast forecast to experience another substantial precipitation event that may include snowfall for the Berkshires and higher elevations of the Worcester Hills. They say with the right storm track, this could result in substantial snow for higher elevations. They're saying there's a 30 to 40% chance of 24-hour snowfall exceeding 6 inches across higher elevations between Wednesday night and Thursday. They say that's assuming a 1 to 10 ratio, which is difficult to achieve in April, but I think that cold air is going to be present. If you're out of the Caribou office, they say that precipitation will persist Thursday through Thursday night and mostly in the form of snow. Rain could mix at times down east Thursday. And let's see, then it's going to move over through Nova Scotia, but you're going to probably have snow showers on the back end of this continuing probably through Friday. They say current indications are that heavier precipitation totals should occur across down east and central portions of the region. And the discussion out of the Vermont Burlington office says a powerful storm system will bring rain and snow to the region late Tuesday and Wednesday, primarily snow for Thursday and Friday with significant snow accumulations possible, especially at higher elevations. So long story short here, in summary, weather weenies, I'm telling you, this may actually be the storm of the winter. There's a lot of consensus this far out and a lot of signals that are very strong. So while we can't say this is a sure thing, obviously, I'm saying there's like a 75% chance of seeing substantial snow across New England next Wednesday and Thursday. Euro 1 to 10 ratio puts snowfall totals right around here. Euro-Kuchera ratios diminish the snow to the south and increase it for the higher elevations because of the warmer air here and the colder air there. GFS 1 to 10 ratio and GFS Kuchera ratios. I like this one a lot because it's like 6, it's like, for the southern part of New Hampshire, maybe 6-ish right to the line here, diminishing a half a foot, just less, and kind of wandering down further south to New England, that diminishing, and seeing maybe 2 feet or, a foot or 2 feet up in the higher elevations. I don't think this is absurd to plan for at this time. You'll never see me talking snowfall forecast 5 days before event. This is kind of a rare thing. I think there's a really good chance of this happening. Chances of this increasing, I think, are also substantial. But I'm not ready to commit to that by any stretch. So we'll keep watching. Yay, April.